The design of Apple's iPhone 18 Pro series has been confirmed again. It has a punch-hole cutout and a clear back cover. Even though the next iPhone models won't be out until the end of the third quarter of 2026, the iPhone 18 range is already getting a lot of rumors and leaks from the supply chain. A rather reliable leak has now revealed some important design details about the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max. This shows that Apple is changing its design philosophy in a big way. Digital Chat Station, a well-known source, says that Apple's next iPhones, the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max, will get a major overhaul. This may be because Apple is planning to release its 20th anniversary iPhone in 2027, which is likely to look like a smooth slab of glass. Digital Chat Station said on Weibo that Apple is working on a special HIA hole-punching solution, which suggests that the iPhone 18 Pro series may have a hole in the front for the camera. The post doesn't say whether Apple will keep the punch-hole cutout on its now iconic dynamic island. The information said before that Apple might put the true depth camera system behind the screen, so there wouldn't be a need for a pill-shaped cutout. Mark Gurman of Bloomberg, on the other hand, disagreed with this probable design aspect. Apple is also testing a variable aperture solution for the main camera on the iPhone 18 Pro series. To note that Digital Chat Station announced near the end of October that the iPhone 18 Pro Duo will boast a 48-megapixel telephoto lens. Apple is also believed to keep the Pro Duo's massive horizontal DECO camera module structure, which will have a clear or see-through back cover. If Apple does end up going down this line, the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max would mirror the Nothing phone, which has carved out a niche for itself by purposely revealing some of its internal components via a transparent back shell. Finally, Digital Chat Station believes that the iPhone 18 Pro Max will contain a steel shell battery for the first time, signifying a major evolution in Apple's power management module. Another substantial update is rumored to land in the battery section. The US tech titan is apparently developing a steel shell battery technology. The so-called product is being examined for the power management module. If testing goes well and results are satisfactory, the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max will be the first models to ship with a steel shell battery. 1. Transparent Camera Island. iPhone 18 Pro will keep the big camera island that debuted in the iPhone 17 Pro. However, the iPhone maker might explore integrating transparent design elements to the camera bump, making it look a little different than the OG version. Next year, the S26 Ultra is purportedly getting a camera upgrade, which is apparently the reason that the phone will be reintroducing a rear camera island. A fresh rumor has appeared that has corroborated prior leaks of a camera improvement for the iPhone 18 as well, an update that one-ups the S26 Ultra. 2. iPhone 18 will have a variable aperture. The iPhone 18 Pro's main camera will have a customizable aperture. Naturally, the iPhone 18 Pro Max will also come with this capability. There are very few smartphones on the market now that come with variable apertures. Samsung formerly included this function for the Galaxy S9 and the Galaxy S10 phones, but deleted it with the S20, most likely due to increased production costs. A variable aperture camera will let you alter how much light is hitting the sensor, offering a lot more creative and professional control over your pictures. In addition to better capturing images despite differing lighting conditions, a variable aperture will also allow iPhone 18 owners to explore with new kinds of photography. Pictures taken in darker situations will highly benefit from a wider aperture, while a narrower aperture can improve the depth of field and consequently the focus during the day. Speaking of which, messing about with depth of field may be enjoyable, and Apple will certainly emphasize new camera modes next year for the iPhone 18 series. Aside from the obvious boost in the quality of the photographs being produced, a variable aperture on the iPhone 18 is a straight upgrade to the camera on the S26 Ultra. Samsung is offering a larger aperture for the Galaxy S26 Ultra, which will allow for better images. However, a variable aperture goes a step further, as it provides the user a lot more control over just how these photographs turn out. I would not be surprised in the slightest if Samsung brings in a variable aperture in 2027 to compete with the iPhone 18 and its successors. Intriguingly, Apple is reported to be opting for a little transparent design on the lower half of the back, which if true would be a significant tribute to Nothing. The iPhones will have a built-in stainless steel vapor chamber, and their screen sizes will remain unaltered from the present version. While this leak doesn't mention it, we expect the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max to sport a newer chip, as that's a very standard upgrade each year. But if you were hoping Apple would give up on the new design it's just introduced with the 17 Pro and Pro Max, well, that may eventually happen, but not as early as next year. And Apple only recently debuted the iPhone 17 generation, and we are already hearing about what the firm will be changing with the iPhone 18 generation. The report comes from Weibo user Setsuna Digital that Apple will be adopting either brown, purple, or burgundy for the iPhone 18 Pro. Notably, Setsuna Digital correctly forecasted the debut of a yellow finish for the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, coupled with the titanium Milanese loop for the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Despite those being correct forecasts, we should still approach this information with a healthy amount of skepticism because it's a leak. Notably, the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max came with a deep purple color option, but Apple has never issued a brown or burgundy. For perspective, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max came in silver, cosmic orange, and deep blue. Apple is planned to introduce the next generation iPhone in September 2026, which means there is still plenty of time for the firm to finalize a hue. As per an aggregate of the many pieces and rumors around the iPhone 18 lineup, we now know the following about Apple's forthcoming design and tech choices for the next iPhones. 1. The iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max are believed to feature a 6.3-inch and 6.9-inch display, respectively, mirroring the display sizes found on the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. 2. The iPhone 18 Pro Duo might also boast a stainless steel vapor chamber. 3. Apple is anticipated to omit the capacitive induction layer within the camera control button of next year's iPhone 18 range, retaining simply a pressure sensing layer. 4. The two are also likely to sport a 3-layer stacked image sensor. 5. Apple is testing at least one new color choice for the iPhone 18 Pro, with either brown, purple, or burgundy likely to come up as a final color option on Apple's next iPhone lineup. 6. The iPhone 18 Pro Duo are believed to flaunt the A20 Pro SoC, which will exploit TSMC's 2M production node and CoWoS packaging, permitting a tighter integration between the CPU, unified memory, and the neural engine. 7. The iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max will also feature Apple's in-house C2 modem. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.